The NBA has plenty of high level defenders, but this season you could make the case no one has been better on a per minute basis than Jonathan Isaac. Isaac's only playing 15.5 minutes per game, but his impact is evident whenever he's on the floor. The Magic are 33 and 20 in games he's played and are outscoring teams by nearly 13 points per 100 possessions when he's on the floor, while holding opponents to just over a point per possession. So, what makes him such a special defender, and will his work on this end of the floor eventually be recognized? It's time to take a deeper dive and find out. Before we get into what Isaac has done this year, it's important to highlight all he's overcome to be playing at this level today. He was already looking like one of the next great defenders during the 2019-20 season. However, in January of 2020, he suffered a knee sprain and bone contusion that was going to keep him out at least 2 months. Then, after returning in the bubble, he had a severe knee injury that, between rehab and other setbacks, kept him out for 2 seasons. Isaac played in 11 games last year, but he essentially came right back and didn't miss a beat on the defensive end. When on the floor, Isaac has everything you'd want in a defender for today's NBA. More so than in recent memory, teams are relying on bigger and taller players to both be primary scorers and facilitators. Listed at 6'10", 230, Isaac has the height and length to defend players of various sizes, along with the foot speed to stick with smaller players off the dribble, with length that can disrupt their shots. Despite a leaner frame, he has added muscle and is very tough for opponents to bully down low or off post ups. Isaac also has very impressive timing going for blocks, and that is also apparent when he's rotating or altering passing lanes for steals. Another thing worth noting about defenders like Isaac is the impact they can have that doesn't show up in the box score. When watching the Magic, there are usually multiple times a game where opponents pass up a shot or decide to not make a pass due to Isaac's presence. This can lead to less than ideal shots or, on occasion, turnovers. Though Isaac's presence is on the stat sheet too, as he averages over a block a game, on a per possession basis ranks in at least the 90th percentile defending spot ups, post ups, and isolation attempts, while also showing improvement as a 3-point shooter on the offensive end. Now we get to an interesting question. Will Isaac's defensive prowess be rewarded? That's really up in the air. With the NBA's new rule where you have to play 65 games to be eligible for awards, Isaac is already ineligible this year. The Magic are on the cautious end when it comes to injuries, and it wouldn't be surprising if he does have some scheduled rest days in coming years to play it safe. Despite that, when you watch Isaac, his talent as a defender is undeniable. Assuming the Magic do hold on to a playoff spot, his skills will be on full display for a national audience later this month and next season as the team gets more national TV games. Isaac certainly didn't take your typical journey to get here, and some teams might not have shown the patience the Magic did. Though it's safe to say, watching how Isaac's impacted the team when he plays this year, their faith has certainly been rewarded.